What is up, world? What is up, world? What is up, world? You are in tune to the KnoItAllz podcast with your usual suspects. G is not here. He will be back next week, so we are waiting on Big G. But also, you're here with your main man, Tate Boy Fresh, and myself, Mod Isms. What up, Tate, man? How you be?
What's up, Mod, man? Would you stop with the old school scratch and remix like you from 1987 on the mix board?
I told you, man, that's Manny Fresh's tag, man.
And we is missing Big G. Big G, we miss you. We miss the signs. We miss 50-50. We miss everything. But for everybody just want to learn something and know something, you got the only guy you need here.
Cap. Anyway, as I was saying, man, you are in tune to the Know It All podcast. And of course, you got your guys, man. We're here. Big G will be back next week. I'm super excited. What up to the chat guys that are already here? Juice Bellamy, Afton, what's good? Gavin, what's popping? Austin's Art, we see you. What is popping? B Dirt, what is good, man? We got you here. But listen, I need for you to do something for me, man. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook and Twitch. So that when we go live, you will definitely get those notifications. Like us on YouTube as well. And make sure you share to somebody who does not have the KnoItAllz as a subscription on their YouTube. And I'm telling you, they need to have it. Today, man, I got to tell you, we're going to get ready to go. I just got to tell y'all, man, look, and I see that they're here. I see they're here. End of the show, I have a debt that I have to pay. End of the show, I have a debt that needs to be paid. So right around the hour mark, you're going to see me pay a debt. I have never. What is up, 10 Lines? 10 Lines was good. I have never lost and been like last. I've been, close to the end, but never been last. You know what I'm saying? And fantasy football, I was last. It happened. I'm not upset. I'm not upset about it. I'm not angry. It just won't happen again. I promise you. But, at the end of the show, I'll be taking this to the face. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get...
Whoa. The
No.
worst
See,
ever. Though I thought Big G said the worst ever backstairs, but you just said it right there.
I
You
have
said
to
at the end
take
of
a
this
pie.
show, I'll be taking it to the
I have to
face.
take a pie to the face. A pie to
Hey,
the face. A pie to the face. Let me specify. Since I work with
you
teenagers,
should have
I
thought about that before you said it.
got to take a pie to the face. It is what it is. I have to pay my debt. That's going to happen. But look, man, we're going to get right into the show. Wait a minute. What, a know-it-all comes in last in fantasy. Take his card, Tate. He can't take my card.
Hey,
You understand?
it wasn't our league. It was another league he in, because in our league he ain't finished last, but he finished like 10 or 11 out of 12. So
Hey, look, man, I wasn't last. It was I took a lot of the same players and they took L's. They were hurt last year. It just was what it was. Well, I couldn't control that.
Ma, I think in our league, I think this is gonna be the 10th season. Hey, I think you won the first one of the first one or two.
Two. I won second.
Well,
One second.
Big G won the first one.
He won. Big G won the first one. I won number two. And we ain't smelled we ain't smelled a victory. I got close though.
Yeah, I mean,
I got close before I left, and then came back and it was what
yeah,
it was.
you was going for about 4 years, then you came back. No Diddy. Then you joined again. And yep, you've been losing since you've been back. I think 2 years back now.
Yeah, 2 years back.
This
2 years.
this will be your third year back.
This is number three. It's number three back. I'm gonna do better. Like I said, I'm gonna do better this year. Fantasy football. I'm
Hey,
ready. I done got on. And look, you know who did worse than me last year?
who?
Big G.
Big
Big
G
G.
was big trash last year.
Big G was big trash last year. I mean, big trash.
No, I
Listen,
didn't pay one last year for his third time. I'm the only other two-time winner. Well, we both was 2-time winners. He won his third last year. So I'm on a mission this year I was telling people, I ain't told you yet, but our draft, well, always the same day. Our draft is a Sunday night before Labor Day, which is this year's August 31st. It's at 9 o'clock. And we're going to draft live on the Know It All. So it should be fun like we did last year.
Mm,
And yeah, it
mm.
should be a lot of fun. But so just have your game plan ready for August 31st, Ma.
I'm be ready, man. I'm telling you, I'm be ready. I'm gonna sit down on the clicker. I'm watching a lot of football, and I'm gonna get in the magazines because I don't want. Listen, man. I'm
You
not
gonna
trying.
sit you gonna sit down on the clicker, or you gonna sit down with the clicker. Come on, man.
Oh my God, I'm gonna
Come
sit
on,
down
man.
with the remote. I'm gonna sit down
You
with the
couldn't say I'm gonna
remote.
sit down with the clicker. You say I'm gonna sit down on the clicker.
Listen, man. I'm go.
Man,
I'm gonna watch a lot of film, man. I'm gonna watch a lot of
there you
film
go.
to get ready for the season. This is just ridiculous, man. Uh,
Hey, live chat. Mod is on one day. Terrible.
what's up, Claude Bishop, man? Claude saying what's up to everybody in the chat. Gavin, what's good? The summer has gone by real fast. Andre Green, what pie would you like to eat after it's put on your face? My favorite pie,
It's pudding pie.
key lime pie. Key lime pie go hard.
Favorite pie. I think my
Listen, man,
favorite.
I I can't. I work with
Thank
kids.
you, Scott.
It is.
Thank you, Scott.
It is. It is. I work with kids. I work with kids. Listen. Um, he said, watch 16 hours all day, 22 per day to fantasy. No, I'm really gonna look at the teams and their offensive strategy. I'm really gonna get into it this year. I promise. I promise. I
Hey
promise.
man,
It's going down.
when you enjoy football and study football and live football much as we do, man, it should just be like an automatic roller day. Like I already got an idea of scenario for my first 3 rounds already in my head.
I got those ideas, but I had those same ideas last year, Tate, and they didn't work. They worked really
My,
work. They
hey,
looked really bad for me
for
last year.
for context to our live chat fam, we have a 12-team league. We don't do no extra while only 4 teams make the playoffs. 4 teams. We don't have no playoff week where somebody get a bye. You got 4 teams. You play a Final Four. You play a championship. So I always finish always in the top 4. I always win. I'm always in that 4 though. So know
Yeah,
that.
this is true. This is true. I can't lie about that. This is true. You know, but I got a trophy, and there's other people in our league. Won't say no names. That ain't got no trophy. You know what I'm saying? There's other people in
Say
that, and
names. My brother, one of them. Damian, one of them.
it, and look,
I mean,
even in the league,
my sister even got a trophy. My brother, her husband don't got one. My brother, my brother-in-law, but my sister got one.
listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Even in a league where I have to go ahead and take the pie and put it on my face, I said better. Even in that league where I lost, I've almost won. I think I've almost won that league twice. So I've been around the top at least twice. So again, here we
Hey,
go,
Ma,
man.
I think you and B Dirt joined the same year. I mean, you came back and B Dirt. Was
Yeah,
you?
that's probably right.
Hey Tim, you wanted to you next up when the spot become available, but the league's so fun, man. Nobody quits it. Except my brother got into it, and they needed separation for a minute.
Yeah, it happened. Hey, but man, we finna get started, man. We got a great show that we're gonna get with, but we're gonna start just like this. We'll be right back. And we are back, ready to get this thing started, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Uh, I was looking at this comment right here. Tim said he's never been invited. Tim, what are you talking about? Did we not invite Tim?
Nah, it ain't been a spot. Tim's mentioned it before, but it got to be a spot.
It does got to be a spot.
And
Might
I
have
thought,
mentioned
remember,
Cincinnati.
remember the other year I talked about going up to 14. Why nobody win it? All y'all was scary.
Scott, thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. Last year, it was just an off year. It was an off year. It really was. It was up. It was an off
Hey,
year.
hey, Scott, when you collect your money from Mod, that was a payoff. When you about to super chat him, Mod.
Listen, man. Listen, let's get this thing started, man. Let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly. Man, we got some things we're going to discuss today. The Major League Baseball All-Star Game 2025. Yeah, see, you're not finna get me with what you just put up there, Tate. And then you're going to sit up in here and say that it was me that said it. You know what I'm saying? The MLB second half playoff predictions. TJ Watt got his money, man. He got his money. $123 million extension. Is Dak Prescott worth $60 million per season? He snuck that in there, but we're going to definitely talk about that. NFL training day camps are days away. Some of them have already started. Dame Dollar is back in the Rip City. In the summer battle, Bud and Canelo is happening September the 13th, 2025. Let's get this thing started right, man. Look, training camp. Oh, big fun.
Big. You got the find button close, don't you? That's the fastest you ever got to it. You ain't have to scroll all around with your chubby fingers on your mouse and stuff. You got right to it.
It's the new change, just how everything is set up, man.
Oh, it's easy to see that way. But hey, did I really sneak that in on that? We talk about TJ Watt being the highest paid non-quarterback. We got to talk about the highest paid quarterback.
Yeah,
I want to sneak.
It's still a sneak. It's a sneak this, but it's fun.
You feel like that because you a Cowboy fan, man. So you here to talk about it. You can defend your boy.
Yeah. So we're definitely gonna get into it, but let's talk about training camp, bro. Training camp starts the 22nd for the Cowboys. It starts for the 22nd for y'all as well, right?
No, we arrive on 23rd. We start on the 24th.
Okay, all right. So talk to me, man. How we feeling about Steelers training camp?
Man, if I could play a sound bite and YouTube not trying to come at us, I would play that. I feel good. Da 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 da. You know that I would. But nah, man.
Football.
Well, one, because football is about to be back. Two, because we're about to have some stuff of importance to talk about regarding football, not rumors, speculation. We got actual competition on the field. We get to see what Jokers is doing. But as far as the Steelers go, I feel really good about the Steelers offseason. And it was just topped off. The cherry on top was TJ Watt signing before camp even got started. Now everything is kumbaya. Everybody going to camp together with a focus. No, not talking about nobody contract, not talking about, they traded Minka a while ago, not talking about no trades. We know what we rolling with and we ready to put it all on the grass and see what schemes and things we come up with. I'm looking for it. The other day, after TJ signed the homies with B Dirt and Pay, I told them, I said, man, as far as division go, I picked the Steelers to pass the Bengals. Not ready to put them over the Ravens yet. I understand why the Ravens are favored, but I'm ready to jump them over the Bengals to second place as far as my picks in that division. And just Cincinnati has the best offense, one of the top 5 in the league probably. And Pittsburgh's defense is one of the top 5 in the NFL. But I think Pittsburgh's offense is going to be better against Cincinnati's defense than vice versa. Even though Cincinnati got power offense, so strength on strength, Cincinnati offense versus Pittsburgh defense versus weakness on weakness. Our weakness is stronger than their weakness. Our offense is going to be stronger than their defense. So I'm picking Pittsburgh because of that.
So before we get to the Cincinnati news, because I definitely want to talk about that, let me ask you, who are you excited about seeing? And do you think that the Steelers are going to make another move before training camp?
I do foresee a move before training camp is in a couple of days. I do
Well,
foresee a move. I
during
mean,
training camp.
before the season.
Yeah, before the season.
Oh, definitely another move before the season. Might not be a trade, might be somebody get cut, they pick them up. But we definitely need to bring a safety in. They may want to roll with the receivers they got or until cut down day and see what's out there. But I expect the safety to be brought in maybe before camp starts Thursday. So we'll see. But one of the players I'm excited to see this year. I mean, I'm gonna give you one veteran, one rookie. The veteran I'm gonna give you is Jalen Ramsey. I'm
Mm,
excited to see what the Steelers defense is going to do with that chess piece. We know he can play shutdown corner. We know he can play in the slot, the nickel, and blitz and shut down some of the tight ends we've been vulnerable to over the middle of the field the past few years. And if you need in certain packages, if you need one to drop him back at a safety, you can do that too. So I'm anxious to see what they do with him, how they deploy him. My two biggest things I want to see with the Steelers is the development and maturation of the offensive line. We got a talented young line that hasn't really got to play and gel together yet. So I want to see that happen. What they do with the defensive secondary, as far as all those pieces they got that are versatile. And the player I want to see, I'm looking forward to seeing third round pick Caleb Johnson. I think by the bye week, our bye week is week 5. When we come out of bye, he's going to be RB1.
love it, man. Love it. So before because we got some questions here, and I want to talk about Shamar Stewart real quick. B Dirt's in here, so he can kind of help us with this whole thing. Shamar Stewart, not right now. He hasn't signed. He's been back at A&M practice, and there's been some talk about him returning to college. How like do you even feel like that's a real thing, Tate? Do you even feel like a first round draft pick going back to college? You think that that's a real thing? Oh man! Oh look at her!
Yeah,
Fine.
I work with children. I get fined all the time for trying to do what's right. Hey, Dan, Little John, Big G is cool. Doctor just said pump your brakes and chill out for a couple weeks. So as of yesterday, he can join us again, join podcast again starting Monday. So this was just yesterday he conveyed this information. B Dirt, B Dirt, look, I sent you a link, B Dirt. If you want to jump in and join us and talk about the Bengals for a minute, you're more than welcome.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
as far as going back to college, man, it's never. I don't recall it being done before. I thought once you entered in the draft, you can't go back. That's how it
Yeah.
used to be. I
Didn't
thought.
Bo Jackson? Didn't Bo Jackson do it? Tampa
I
Bay
don't remember,
drafted him.
but and then he went back. Did he do it?
Yeah, he went back.
Bo Jackson with
If
the
I'm thinking.
baseball though.
Yeah. So, but he came out of the draft. He didn't sign and went back into the draft again. I don't think that there's been anybody who actually went back to college. But listen, I mean, I'm unsure of what's happening with the Shamar Stewart thing. I mean, I think it's a disagreement on the contract with the Bengals front office. I don't know why they're stalling. I couldn't tell you. Um, I don't have any idea. Tim and B Dirt would definitely be my guys to talk to about that. And if B Dirt actually comes in, we could totally jump into that a little deeper. And just to go to, and Tate, I know you're researching it, but I'm just going to go ahead and go to the Cowboys. Listen, man, I am super excited. You said veteran and a rookie. Go ahead, Tate. It looked like you was about to say something. All right. So we said veteran and a rookie. I'm excited to see George Pickens when we live and direct. I mean, listen, we made the move for George Pickens. We got him there with CD Lamb. I want to see what this thing looks like, in pads instead of, shorts and shirt. I want to see, what Pickens look like in live action against some real comp. So I'm really excited to see that. The other part of it is Jadon Blue. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with him because right now, my guy from what's his name? Oh man, he came from the Eagles, the running back. I'm trying to remember. Miles Sanders. He is really talking yak right now. I mean, he is talking yak. He's like, Philadelphia gave up on him. They didn't think that he had nothing left, and he can't wait to play them. And I mean, he's talking yak,
Hey man,
like real
he don't
serious.
need to be talking now because Philadelphia already at the running back position. I think they're doing quite well, better than anything Miles Sanders was going to do.
Yeah, I agree.
And
But
another guy from the same school as Miles Sanders.
Saquon went for almost two K. Like, I mean, for real, like literally, you can't get no better. But to me, I'm excited to see what George Pickens is going to look like, Jadon Blue is going to look like, and then for me, I'm ready to get Overshown back. Linebacker, our linebacker position look really good. I mean, it's a new defense, and we have a linebacker coach who is our defensive coordinator, and I definitely want to see how he manages this whole defense. I think we should be better on defense, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. We got a Bengals guy dropping in here, so we can talk about this Bengals thing real quick. Man, B-Dirt, man, holla at us, man.
What up, though?
Holla at us about this Shamar Stewart thing, man.
I came on to ask why you're not putting my comments up.
What comment is that?
I said that you should take a second pie in the face if you're going to get on here and defend Dak Prescott being the highest paid quarterback.
Oh, I see that. All right. But we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that too. But yeah, man, holla at me about this Shamar Stewart thing.
So, Shamar Stewart, Texas A&M's already said that, he's not coming back to Texas A&M. Now, he could try and go back to college football. I mean, college football right now is a wild, wild west. We all agree.
Yeah, definitely.
With NIL and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure
Our president's trying to stop that though.
But listen, man, trying, but it ain't there. And I'm sure somebody pay him, $2-3 million for those 4.5 career sacks to come play for him. But all that said, he would have to, try and reinstate himself with the NCAA, because the NCAA, you got to sit out that year. You can't come back that following year is the way the rules are right now. So for him to get around that, he would have to get the NCAA to change what their actual ruling is now. Anybody that knows anything about the NCAA knows they ain't quick.
Not at all.
Not at all. So they even if he does go back to college, he wouldn't get that approval until after the season was over, in my mind. So I think it'll eventually get itself worked out. I'll never understand why the Cincinnati Bengals franchise draws the lines in the sand where they do. And just to half the time jump over the line anyway.
I just don't understand why draft him. Why draft a guy that you don't plan on signing? Like,
no, they plan on signing him, but you got to understand that the verbiage in the contract it is used by other teams. Abdul Carter, the third pick overall, signed that same agreement with the Giants that null and voids upcoming years if you do something to get suspended for the year, like off the field antics or failing drug tests, stuff like that. So I think Shamar Stewart has to want to get this thing done now, in my mind too. Because if he turns around, has to sit out a year and goes back, still has the questions. Most people thought the Bengals, including myself, took him ahead of where he should have got drafted anyway. So now you got to sit out another year, and now there's questions about here's an idea. If you don't want to get those contracts voided, don't get caught with PEDs.
Right.
Don't have domestic abuse disputes. Don't have those are the things that can null and void this contract. I don't know, man. It's fully guaranteed money. The money's not the argument. The only argument is those things, and I don't think it behooves. It certainly does not behoove the Bengals to not have him there, but it also doesn't behoove this young man to sit out and come back next year. He's not going to go in the first round, in my mind.
Yeah, I
I,
agree.
I understand what B Dirt's saying, but dude is like, why me? Why start this up on me? If he doesn't have any character issues. If he had character issues in college was a problem, I get it. He doesn't. Other teams do have the language in the contract, but some teams have different language where going ahead. They slip this in on him.
I will say this, and I've said this to many a divorced men that feel down on their luck. And it will ring true for women too. Just because you've spent a long time making a poor choice doesn't mean you should continue to do so.
Understood. So while we got you here, man, veteran you're looking forward to in camp, rookie you're looking forward to in camp.
Ooh.
No, you're not looking forward to Shamar, but veteran.
Veteran I'm looking forward to. I'll tell you what, man, I'm gonna give a shout out to one of your Texas boys. Had a pretty good second half of the season last year, and I think we're going to lean on him big time. I think we're going to probably scheme up some things that are a little bit more in his wheelhouse as far as his specific skill set. So I think Joseph Osai might have a pretty good year. He's on that 1 year prove it deal, and those things normally find a way to be a little bit better than the average year for most players.
Absolutely. Rookie.
Man, do I go outside of the box or do I stick with the norm? I don't know, man. I think Taj Brooks is one that I'm looking forward to. I'm not saying that because you had him on the show. But that's where I think the value of where we drafted him at, I think he's going to probably end up second on the depth chart midway through the season. And be very effective for us. You
seen people comparing his feet to Emmitt Smith?
Yeah,
saying that his feet and his vision is sort of like Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, I would say him. Now the other one, our second rounder who we just got signed, Demetrius Knight from South Carolina. I think he's going to start day one. So that
linebacker.
I think that's linebacker from South Carolina. So I think that's kind of the easier one to point to.
Yeah, I think I agree. The question, Black and Gold, Curve said, will Micah become unsignable for the Cowboys? No. That Micah deal is going to get done.
42.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Here's the deal. Jerry just likes overpaying for some odd reason. I don't get it. It is what it is. People should be signed years ahead of the time that they get signed. Jerry will overpay, and that's just what he does. It's what's
the overpay?
I think he gets 4 years. I think he gets 4 years, 170, and I think he gets probably 125 guaranteed.
Yeah, and look, he would have got less had he signed earlier. Had they signed him earlier, but they're playing with him, and it's like. And they're only playing because of the number of years. It's just a number of years.
Oh, hey, see Bengals.
That's it. Yeah.
Are they really playing with him, or is his camp saying, let's wait till some other people get done, then we know what the true market is?
A little bit of that too, though, Tate. They just notorious for that. You know what I'm saying?
At his age, man, what are you arguing over years? Does he want less or does he want more?
Micah himself just wants to sign. His agent wants less.
Who's his agent?
Cowboys, I forget this guy's name, but he's notorious for doing it. This is what he does.
David Mulligetta sounds like.
It's what he does. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But, Micah just wants to play football. He hates that the deal hasn't been done.
It is David Mulligetta. Look at me.
Yeah, so he just wants the deal to get done. I believe it's gonna get done. It's just gonna overpay him.
He got Deshaun Watson bread for him.
Yeah, he did.
It's interesting with Micah's 26 years old. So it might not be a situation where Mulugeta wants to do 4 years or 5 years. He may want to do 3 and try to get another one in 3 years.
Yeah, that
That's
makes sense
exactly
too,
what he's
though.
trying to do.
That's the bet
exactly
on
what he's trying
yourself.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's another one I think he's trying to do. Are you worried about those locker room rumors with Pickens? No, I'm not. I think, with him, really coming in, getting under CD Lamb's wings, and Dak, I think Dak is alpha enough to kind of tame the room. Dak and Mike are alpha enough to tame the room. And then
I think Dak get called a bitch by his own players.
He did, but that you took that out of context because
I think out of context.
Yeah, but Diggs and him are boys. I mean, they talk to each other like that. That is what it is. And the press took it and blew that.
That's not cool though, is it? That's not cool though, is it?
I mean, not mine, but they got that type of relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's just like with Jadon Blue.
And because it's Pickens' contract year, I think maybe there's a chance, but let's remember the guy who handled all the headaches, Mike Tomlin, didn't want to deal with him. So rookie coach Schottenheimer, I'm just curious to see how that's going to play out if Pickens don't start getting the amount of rock that he wants.
Yeah. About the Jadon Blue thing, that's all press. I was talking to my guy Jay Tuck. That's all press. None of that. And then he's a Texas boy. He's from Austin. You never heard that at UT. That's all press. Somebody he didn't want to talk to. And so, they put it out in the press, and that's what they do. The press is always trying to make stories. So they put this out here that he's lazy. I don't like it though. I don't like it. I don't like what they're doing. Sarah said, I agree on the Bengals side on this one. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, I get what Dirk's saying too. Like, I mean, this is and I get what Tate said. It's one of those things where you're like, bro, like, why you putting this on me? But then at the same time, if everybody else is signing this type of deal, it's not, I can't get mad because they asking me to do it.
Here's the long-term issues though, Mod. Like, the Bengals haven't stacked up any equity when it comes to doing the right thing amongst contracts. So anything that looks like it might be a little fishy is going to stink because they have no equity built up in the way they handle contracts.
Yeah. I got it. I have to say, in my opinion, every front office has issues. I can agree.
If it's me, if the Bills want to get it done, they just sign him to the contract and then change the verbiage right now. So next year's draft pick don't have nothing to qualm over. Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Let's see here. So I'm looking at these comments real quick. Juice said, when Dak don't throw George the ball, it's a wrap. He said, your homie shouldn't call you out your name. I agree on that. Scott said, I agree. Dak will rein in some of the foolishness. I think so as well. GP14 occasionally wants to fight as opposed to run routes. And Mr. Woodside said, good luck, Dallas. Sarah said, LOL Tate, if Dak has a bad game, he's right. He won't be able to control that room. Drew says, Scott, George definitely gonna ball out, but will get mad when they don't throw him the ball. I don't know, man. I don't know because of the way that him and CD Lamb has been getting along and the way that they've created this type of chemistry.
Been getting along for 2 months. They've been getting along good for 2 months.
They've been hanging out for 2 months. A lot of things to change, man. I'm gonna tell you something. You can get around the right person and they'll change you, man.
Hey, Mom, I hope for y'all it happens. I'm just saying we can't just act like it ain't question marks there.
There are question marks. We ain't acting like there ain't no question marks. That's definitely something that we have to say, okay, there's some question marks. So, real quick before we get off training camp, another vet that y'all are looking to see throughout the NFL, looking to see how they come at, and then we got to get back to our regular schedule program. And then just a rookie who just give me one. You can't go for every team. Just give me one. Give me one, B-Dirt.
One vet, Ron. That's who I'm gonna have my eyes on. He's gonna affect the AFC North probably more than anybody. So that's definitely number one in my mind. And I stay in the AFC North. Shedeur Sanders, the lights are on him. 5th round draft choice or not, the lights are on him.
Lights is on. Tate, vet, rookie.
My vet, I'm interested in seeing. I want to see, and this, I'm gonna let all you guys know right now. Even you guys, we're in the same fantasy league. And to anybody listen, my sleeper vet that switch teams is Devontae Adams. Big season coming up. Big season ahead with the Rams opposite Puka Nacua. Inside, Matt Stafford, expect a big season. Don't you guys hold that against me and try and steal my guy. I'm going for him in the 4th or 5th round. There's that. My rookie, I think from a rookie perspective, man, I'm interested in seeing how, because I think he'll be good too. Another fancy sleeper. See, I'm all about thinking about the rookies and what they can do. Omarion Hampton plays for hardball in that system. In that system, they want to run the ball. They will get physical. Najee Harris got an eye injury. They say he'll be back, but I mean, Hampton's the 1st round pick. He's more explosive. He's going to get the rock more. Najee will be short yardage, goal line, get his opportunities, but he's not going to get his incentives that he signed for, because he's not going to get enough. He's not going to get enough usage.
Man, Tate, I appreciate your integrity there. I purposely picked 2 guys I never going to draft on my fantasy team. I ain't letting you guys get no nuggets on this show. You get nothing from me.
Oh man, listen, I'm staying with a Cowboy for the first one. Javonte Williams. I want to see does he got something left in the tank. We need a running game. He switched from Denver. Definitely was a good running back in Denver. Let's see what he got. When he lined him up and put the star on his helmet. Rookie, I'm looking for my guy down at Green Bay, Matt Golden. I want to see what Matt gonna do, man. I mean, he got a quarterback. He's promised to light the league on fire. So I definitely want to see what he's gonna do.
Is it a surprise? B-Dirt, you got a bias sign. Hold it up, man. He picked the Cowboy. He picked the Texas Longhorn. Thank you, B-Dirt.
Hey, you see, my big bias sign here is scarlet and gray. Just so you know.
Thank you. That would be for the guy who's normally here.
It's a big recycling bin too.
Notice both of these got big in it. You know what I'm saying? Both of these got big.
It might have been a little bit of a dig.
Hey, so you guys
smell that hypocrisy?
Oh wow! Look, you guys, we're gonna take a real quick break. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, we will be right back. We're just gonna be gone for a second. Those of you who are listening on podcasts and streaming with us, we got to pause for the calls, pay some of our partners. We'll be right back right after this. And we are back. B-Dirt, Tate, you guys, the WNBA had their All-Star weekend, and they came out wearing shirts saying, "Pay us what you owe us." Yep. How do y'all feel about this? How do y'all feel about the "Pay us what you owe us" shirts? I have to first start it like this. The WNBA has been in debt for the last, 3 years, 4 years? So it's like, I don't know if they've made over $25 million. So
They haven't made more
250.
than their expenses, so let's start there.
Right, yeah, $250 million or something like that. I think it's 250 is the number. So what do you guys think about the shirt? They're showing solidarity. Everybody wearing the "Pay Us What You Owe Us" shirts. I'll start with you, Dirk.
Hey, man, solidarity's great. Love to see it. I'm all for this. I like the WNBA. I've been tuning in more. I think they're on the right path. I think they're wearing those shirts a few years too soon. You should start turning a profit before you start saying that you pay us what you're worth. Pay us what we're worth. I will say this. I've actually heard on interviews the ladies of the WNBA saying they want the same deal as the men of the NBA or the men of the NFL. And okay, you want a profit sharing? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to chip in. You ain't gonna get a paycheck. You're upside down.
So they make 200 million per year. Be dirt 200 million
in profits or in income.
In income,
revenues.
Revenue. That's what they make.
So many players in the WNBA.
You gotta tell me, but listen, it's not based on revenue. It's based on EBITDA. You gotta turn a profit.
Right. Yeah.
Earnings before income tax, depreciations, and amortization. That's what it matters. They don't they're upside down.
Yeah.
Funded by the NBA is what if I was an executive for the WNBA, that's what I would wear the shirt for the next meeting.
Well, yeah, because it says they rely on the NBA subsidies to cover its losses, which is estimated $10 million per year.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
That's what you work. Minus 10 million. Divvy it up, ladies.
What you think about this, man?
I think the opposite of you guys, man. I mean, because, and I said this last week, Ma, we looked at the highest paid player in the WNBA is making like $240,000 a year. Shea and Devin Booker just signed for over $70 million a year. And B Dirt just said a key thing. They're partner with or under the NBA. Under the NBA means the NBA could offer more investment to them. I mean, to me, it ain't no reason why it's 12 teams, 12 active players per team, 144 players in the league. If every player, if you say, okay, we're going to contribute $144 million towards Towers, not every player gets $1 million each, but you can pay ladies more and pay the stars more. And that's a drop in the bucket. Man, we see jokers getting $20 million contract in the NBA that ain't no better than some of us. I mean,
but Tate, let's be real though. Let's be real. If the NBA says I'm gonna give you, they're already footing the bill for $10 million, right? So if the
$10 million to the NBA, $10 million to the NBA.
I get that, but I'm saying you're telling the NBA to say, "Oh, we finna peel off another $100 million, and y'all."
That's nothing to the NBA. That's nothing to the NBA. That's nothing to the NBA.
I mean, they make billions. I get it, but
they make a lot of billions. You got players signing $300 million contracts. One individual player.
But then you're taking away from those players' salaries too when you do that.
Well, some of them low-end players don't deserve all the money they get. You can sit on the bench in the NBA and get paid $4 or $5 million, but you're gonna be a starter WNBA and you get $250,000. Something about that ain't right. When we talk about equity and solidarity and all that, I mean, sometimes those that have to give. To me, you can equate it to politics, like healthcare. You know what I mean? I have healthcare, fortunately, right now, but I had nothing against when I was working, paying out of my money to help others. I mean, that's what we should have to do. I mean, not have to, but that's what we all should aspire to hopefully do.
So Sarah says, I think equity is important. If the WNBA is in the red, that's a problem that has to be fixed first. Agreed. I agree wholeheartedly. You got to fix that problem first, bro.
The problem is fixed by more investment in WNBA, by the NBA. They're under the NBA. You guys just said that. Under the NBA. They're called the WNBA.
Yeah, I mean that Scott, he said nothing stopping those WNBA players from getting endorsements and outside businesses. If they're good, they get paid. No, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, Aja Wilson, those guys got endorsements and they're getting paid off the
And
off the court.
it's bums in the NBA, 12 to 13 million on the bench, making millions and don't get no endorsements either, but they making millions.
It's the NBA though, bro.
I understand that. But okay, so maybe you take a little bit from them guys and spread out amongst your investment, amongst your business partner. If you want to succeed.
I mean, what do you think about that idea, B Dirt? Like, what do you think about that idea?
Well, let's look at it this way. I'm in the food service and restaurant business, so I'm gonna look at it from that kind of perspective. The Darden Group owns a bunch of different restaurant, types or franchises or whatever. If Olive Garden is doing great, they may use that for a little bit of time to subsidize maybe a struggling concept like, I don't know, Red Lobster. But eventually, what do? Kick Red Lobster to the curb. It either folds or they sell it. In this fact, they sold it at a very much discounted. They sold it for less than the assets were worth of the buildings and stuff. So you could do that for a little while, but sooner or later you got to take the training wheels off.
And Red Lobster booming again right now.
I wouldn't call it booming,
but doing better than they were.
Yeah, they are, because they got one focus. Because they got one group that's solely focused, and one individual is solely focused on their growth. It means more to them now because it's his livelihood. I'd say you got to kick the damn training wheels off at some point in time.
I agree. I'm saying what B Dirt saying. I don't disagree with that. Let me take it to the streets. I'm a drug dealer. Find yourself.
Yeah.
I'm a.
I gotta
get him, Nino.
I said Red Lobster selling crack. That's how they do it.
They actually crack. That and they also started selling boiled bags too. But look, if I'm a drug dealer and I'm the man, and I got somebody under me that's starting out, I mean, it benefits me to invest in them to come up so they can go from selling little 20 bags to getting bigger and bigger, and then coming back to me and buying more and more. Right? Ain't that how it works? I know how it works. I ain't asked you. Rhetorical. But same thing with the NBA, the WNBA. Invest in them so they come. I mean, they have a winning product. We see is raising right now. What do you think when Juju get in the league? You think these women players? I mean, the endorsements with State Farm and other things that they're doing, they're on the way. Get in early in business is what you want to do before something really booms. The NBA, you stop being frugal and go ahead and put some money into that. Even they put in a quarter of $1 billion, $250 million. Ain't nothing in the NBA.
I mean, it ain't, but it is, Tate, because again, it's coming from their bottom line. And it's
been going on for 28 years, Mod. It ain't like you've been helping them out for 3 or 4 years. Started in 1997. Been on the teat since.
It is, but if you've been invested that long, now you see where it's trending. You're pot committed. You're right, B Dirt. Take it to the poker game. There you go.
And so that we stay on topic, one of the things that we spoke about briefly, and it was football, and we got off of it. But Dak Prescott, we know TJ got his money. Is Dak worth the $60 million? He ain't showed it yet. I think Dak is worth. I think he's worth being paid top tier quarterback money, right? He's worth being paid top tier quarterback money. I don't know if $60 million is what I would have paid. But again, I said they overpaid. They overpaid for Dak. I mean,
in your defense, Mod, there's a lot of guys at 55 that are overpaid too.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, what? How much is your boy?
Tua?
Yeah. It's just it is what it is. So it's like the Cowboys waited till another domino fell, and they had to pay that figure. It just was what it was. But the good thing is Dak has an opportunity to prove it. This is a prove it year for everybody involved with the Cowboys. This is a prove it year. The coach has to prove it. Dak has to prove it. Dak, you got weapons now. You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and make excuses for Dakota Rain. And outside of injuries, and I pray that everybody gets through. That's another thing. I pray that everybody gets through training camp healthy. Good gosh, I pray that everybody gets through training camp healthy. But again, aside from everybody being nobody being hurt, this is Dak's year. I mean, he has 2 wide receivers, and just it's ready. So Sarah's comment, she said, for example, the dunk contest and the 3-point contest, they could easily do contests for WNBA players as well at the same event in between to capture some of the fans as an example.
Their seasons aren't at the same time, but
they're not. But I agree. They did it one time with Steph Curry and Caitlin. The 3-point.
Sabrina Ionescu.
Yeah, so I mean, why not? Why not? I mean, get them out in the shooting drills. Why not? I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Black and Gold said Dak has to stay healthy. You are absolutely right. Cowboys always late to the party. Listen, Linda, listen. I really believe that, like I said, it's Jerry, man. Jerry is Jerry's our Achilles heel. I hate to blame everything on Jerry, but Jerry is the blame. He's the guy, he's the guy that I would blame it. I got the guy to put it on. You know what I'm saying? Oh wow.
Jay's upper teeth. He said, Tate, sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Nino Brown voice.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
Hey, well, you might be quoting Nino Brown, but I ain't the pretty yellow MFer, Christopher Williams in that movie.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Hey, so you guys, what do you think about Dame Dollar going back to Rip City? What do y'all think about Dame Dollar going back to Rip City, signing another contract to go back to Portland? Tell me what you think about that, Tate.
Dame winning. Dame got out of Milwaukee. They want him going. He getting all his money, $113 million. Dame go back home where his family was at. He didn't move his family to Milwaukee. His family was still in Portland. He's getting a little older. He obviously decided he don't want to chase a championship. He want to just go back to where it started. He signed a 3-year, I believe, $42 million deal, $14 million a year on top of what Milwaukee owe him. So 113 plus 40, 155 million for his next 3 seasons of playing. Right there, that's over $50 million average a year. And he going back home. He's a legend in Portland, and he gets to cap off his Hall of Fame career.
Scott said Dame is the first ballot Hall of Famer, but he's on the tail end of a career that lacked real W's. Ooh. He's very rich.
And with that being said, Dame played in Portland. I was like, Dame didn't go running, chasing, calling dudes up like, hey, come to Portland or I want to come there. Dame stayed committed and true to Portland. I respect that. Everybody can't get a championship. When you got LeBron going down to Miami, I call LeBron out first, orchestrating things. You got some of these teams that have been orchestrated that's won in the past 15 years anyway. Dame never was part of none of that. None of it. So I respect him. And he's been a baller the whole time.
Yeah. And, when you say he's very rich, Dame gets $22 million from Milwaukee for the next 5 years. That's crazy.
Listen, great career. As everyone stated, I do believe he's a Hall of Famer. I do believe he's a legend. Do believe he's not going to have to wish. He's created generational wealth for himself, and he is now stuck in purgatory for the rest of his career.
By choice, though. He even made him put in a no trade clause. He don't want to be traded.
Yeah, it's like he just decided I'm content with the participation trophy. Let's go.
Well, I mean, Austin Dart said I think it's loyal when you stick with your team regardless of a lack of championship. I do too. And I
But
think,
we're just going to sweep under the rug that he did make a stink to get out of there the first time.
I was just about to. This is what I was about to say. I mean, we're in a place. We're in the ring culture that's trying to get out of the ring culture now. You know what I mean? And everybody, went like Tate said. I'm taking my talents to South Beach to chase a ring. You know what I'm saying? You got a ring. Kevin Durant went to Golden State chasing a ring. You know what I mean? Russie chasing a ring. Everybody wants a ring.
Was Russ chasing? Well, I don't think Russ chased no rings.
Russ was chasing a ring. Well, after he chased the paycheck, he went to the Clippers. He went to Denver. He tried to catch a ring.
He was a free agent. He didn't like try and go gang up and group with no guy. That's what Kevin Durant did when he went to Golden State.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant did do that. He did do that. So let me ask you guys.
Listen, a lot of these guys just look at it as the grass is greener on the other side. They don't understand the reason why it's greener is because people over there working on the yard, fertilizing and digging and doing the work.
As far as Dame goes, I think his situation in Portland, I think that was more on Portland. Like we want to go young. We want you to have we know you want to be here for a rebuild. We want you to have a chance to go get a ring. So I think that's part of it. I think his agent, that's part of it. And think about his basketball legacy. I don't think he's the type of guy that's I want to go join these dudes.
And then he wanted to go to Miami, if you remember.
He did want to go to Miami. Portland decided to come to Milwaukee.
Yeah, Portland did him dirty, and now he's going back, man. This is like getting married to your ex-wife again. Ooh.
Craig Willow said, well said, B-Dirt. Well said. Man, look, so definitely we here towards the end of the show. We got the All-Star game, the baseball All-Star game. Tate, I'm going to let you take that up. Because I said an hour, and we're up on an hour, so I'll let you take this up while I get this ready. This
was the most important topic. That's why, if you remember, the menu was at the top. The All-Star game. See, you can't always let Ma drive the car. I'm gonna have to veto this backstage some days because
Dak is always the most important thing. Come on, Tate, let's go.
And that's where we went. Talk about NFL East. We have to be talking NFL for the next 4 months regularly. We couldn't even get a baseball All-Star. That was the greatest All-Star game in the last 10 years, easily.
Yeah.
Was a great All-Star game. You didn't watch it, Ma. That's why I know you don't even want to talk about it. You ain't watching. You ain't watching. Not none of it. Tell the truth. Did you watch it?
He said poquito, for those of you not watching.
But
just look.
No, it was a great All-Star game. I mean, finished 6-6, went to what we know is extra innings they don't do in baseball, but they had a swing off. We've already talked to the commissioner about changing the name of that in case it goes again.
To jack off, right?
To jack off, yeah. I mean, because the home runs can't be called jacks. We talked about that on the home
Dinger off.
Dingers off. Oh man, Freaky Sunday. Yeah. But nah, man, it was a great game. You had a little bit of everything. You had pitching, you had home run hitting, you had some good defensive plays. You had
the live mic,
the mic'd up, the strike zone. I want them to implement that for real too. Like not on every pitch, but
the challenge,
you can use
strike zone challenge, right?
Strike zone challenge for three times a game. If you deem it important, and it can only be used on a strike three. You know what I mean? I think that would be a valuable strategic part of the game if you can implement that some kind of way. But the game was great. Kyle Schwarber hit 3 home runs on 3 swings for the National League. They ended up pulling it out. No diddy. Ended up winning the game. As far as that goes, so it was really, really good, festive, fun game. They went back to the old.
No diddy.
You got to chill.
Now, man, you didn't bring that up one time at the beginning. You said, I'm going to take it to the face. You literally said, I'm going to take it to the face.
No diddy.
You got to chill.
Hope that was for yourself. But yeah, man, so great game.
That one
Baseball,
was for myself. That one was for myself.
baseball does it best. We talked about this the other night. The All-Star game for the baseball, Major League Baseball, is at the top, and NHL is second, and NBA and NFL are not even close.
Dirk, you got something to say, man, before I get to this activity?
Yeah, man. I agree with what Tate said. As far as the challenge on the strikes, also that didn't take long. I mean, that went to a computer, boom, 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 and was done. Which I think is part of what the art of what Major League Baseball has been able to do over the past couple of years, implementing the pitch clock and speeding up the game, where you don't have to be vested for 3.5 hours, 4 hours. These games are getting done. They start them a little bit earlier now. I'm going to the Tigers Pirates game tomorrow. It starts at 6:40. That bad boy be done by about 9, a little bit after. I like it. Big fan. I think baseball's doing it right. I think they have the best All-Star game going right now. And I like the home run derby too. Got to go to that. It was very cool. I did say the one thing I wish they would do is I wish they would tally up how far each home run goes and keep a running total of the length of your home runs instead of just how many you hit. I want to see those guys hitting 500-foot moonshots getting extra bonus for that.
So what if you had somebody, we talked about this the other week, what if you had somebody playing outfield taking home runs away?
If you're only hitting it 2 feet over the fence, so be it.
I like it. All right, so I'm finna go ahead and do this, and you gonna drive till I get back. Just go wash my face after I do this. So
Don't wash your face. Let everybody see you lick the pie off yourself.
Hey now,
I ain't even gonna see. See, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Hey yo.
Well, give some context. Let's say give somebody signed in late.
I'll do a little play-by-play. Mine's getting ready now. He got protective glasses on. He can't have his headphones on because he doesn't want to get whipped cream all over his headphones. So he's got the pie crust full of whipped cream. Right. We're gonna take the headphones off. Got the hat on backwards.
Context for those that wasn't with us early to let them know what's going on.
He finished last in one of his fantasy football leagues. So this is the punishment. First time I understand that Mods had to do the come in last punishment, and it's a pie to the face, and he's doing it live right here on YouTube for all of you to see for rocking with the KnoItAllz. So he's got the safety goggles on. This is great. I love it. Wait.
Back on.
I can hear.
Why you got goggles on, man? You scared to get a little pie in your eye? You like you gonna put a chemical pie in your face or something.
Hey, before you do this, Claude, I know you or Claude, my bad. I said Maud, I know you to take the high road most of the time. So I don't want you to do that here. I want you to tell me who cost you, what player getting hurt, getting injured, not performing, what player caused you to take this pie to the face?
Dak Prescott.
Dakota.
The $60 million man.
The $60 million man. All right, fellas. I'm going to do this, and then I'm out of here.
Oh, that's a good one. Very nice. That's not key lime either, I can tell. It's not. It doesn't have the right tint. He gone.
Shout out to Mod for taking a pie to the face. I'm glad to know it was a pie be Dirk, because early on he said I'm gonna take it to the face. And I was questioning what it was gonna be, but that's just me.
Claude said it was weak. I think Claude
was weak.
Claude wanted some more force to it, but I will say this: that looked like thick whipped cream, though. It did look pretty thick.
Austin Art, no Denny from Austin. That's a very creamy face.
Oh boy.
But yeah, man. So I agree with Claude. That was weak. I didn't even see him do. I wanted some wind up action, B Dirt. This Joker literally just had the pie right here. That's all he did.
Yeah.
You
It was.
know, come on.
I'll give him this though. It was some thick whipped cream. It did not look pleasurable sitting on his face. I will say that.
It depends on what kind of thick cream you're dealing with. I'll just say that.
Yo.
And leave it alone. I'm not going to elaborate. I'm not going to elaborate any. But Tim, you miss it. What you get when you leave? It was weak though, Tim. At least he did. At least he did pay his debt off. You know, that's what we've had problems with some of the bet corner time on that, man. That was ridiculous to me. I'm glad we really haven't mentioned it that much anymore lately. But yeah, now that's something you could pay. And me and Pay made a bet. You remember be there and the homies. We gotta wear a wig for 2 weeks, 2 shows. Whoever the loser between the Steelers and the Bears when that game happens. So, you know, there's some fun bets out there we can make with each other as far as so
Oh man, I've been garbed up in Cowboys garb and TCU garb.
yeah,
Doc
you
got me
have.
a couple times.
You have. Hey, did the Tigers win or lose today?
I gotta be honest with you. I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm
They had lost
assuming
5
they
straight
lost.
though before today.
Yeah, 5 straight. Not looking real good in the the bullpen is
Let you down.
oh, they're playing the night game. They're getting ready to start right now.
Who are they playing in Texas again?
Texas Rangers. Scooble's pitching Sunday night game.
Are you expecting to get back on track? Then
Man,
tomorrow,
Scooble hasn't looked good the last couple times he's been out, including the All-Star game. I don't know.
that's true.
I don't know, man.
And tomorrow they're in Pittsburgh. You said,
Yeah.
and
That's where you come to get right.
you know who's here
I do not.
tomorrow? The Reds are here against the Nets.
Hey, nice.
I won't be going though, but they'll be here. I can check them out. A lot of mixed review on your pie to the face. You paid your bet. Commendable to that. I think people wanted to see a wind up though. You kind of went from pie here to here. That was nothing. We
Lack
wanted
of
to see.
aggression. Lack of aggression. Nah, that was all.
I didn't commit.
Yeah.
Y'all don't think I was committed?
You weren't, but look, Claude's comment as soon as you did it.
Oh, come on, Claude. Come on, man. Come
Now
on, man.
Tim missed it. So that's what he get for leaving. Austin Zard said you had a very creamy face. We followed it up with a no diddy.
Wow.
But overall it was good. It was good content, Mom. We appreciate you paying your bet, but we need to do more stuff like that, man. I mean, the thing about us doing that kind of stuff, we're rarely in the same space together because if we were, I want somebody to get slapped in the face with a tortilla.
Ooh.
You know?
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
Fold up a tortilla to smack somebody with it. Something like that, man. You know?
Yeah, I don't mind that at all, to be honest with you.
Pay my debt.
Oh, Sarah. Well, put Sarah comment back up. That might be his own no diddy. I'll let y'all read and determine.
No.
Pre-dirt?
No.
I give her a pass on that. It's not too bad. It's hard to
I get what she hard to wind up.
It's hard to wind up when you have to do it.
Do it yourself. Got no diddy written all over it.
I work with kids. I work with kids, man.
Ma, you have a difficult time doing it because you always mess up and be dirt. I think because that's your home girl. You just protecting her. Those two, hold the bias sign up, be dirt for both you guys.
Wait, what?
But
who's Sarah Clark?
In that Sarah
Sarah Campbell is
Sarah Campbell. My bad, Sarah Clark. I thought
Sarah's from our league. That is actually Scott Clark's wife.
Oh, okay. Shout out Sarah. But yeah, no diddy from me to you, Sarah. Hard, do it yourself. Yeah, no, come on.
No, I work with kids. Ma throwing a cream pie in Ma's face is a good title clip, man. No, look, I'm done. Like it took a while for me to do this, but I had to do it before training camp, and I paid my debt. We did it. live on air. But man, Tate, we got one more thing to talk about, and that's the big summer battle. Bud versus Canelo, 9/13/2025. Whole bunch of pugilism going on. You ready for the fight?
I'm ready for the fight, man. I love big time boxing matches, man, with top name guys. Like boxing used to be when I was young. Always had big fights, super fights. It's called super
Is
fights,
he
right?
ready? Is he ready for the fight? He had tried to have it 2 weeks ago, I think.
Who tried to have it 2 weeks
Oh,
ago?
You were trying to talk about it 2 weeks ago, like it was that weekend.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm ready. Pacquiao last night fought to a draw. They say it was raw. I forgot to turn it on. I was watching the Reds and Mets game. Forgot all about the fight. But
UFC fight was what I watched. Great
yeah, well, I knew
card,
he was
by the
doing
way.
that.
Great card. They did fantastic.
listen, I mean, so if we talked about Jake Paul and just, but we'll get to that in a minute. But let's talk about this fight, Bud versus Canelo. First of all, I think Bud's finna win this fight. Period, point blank. But Bud is a dog. He's an animal. At every level
Can,
he's fought
can,
at, he's
Canelo
an
a
animal.
dog too. Canelo's a dog too.
Canelo is a dog. I'm not saying he's not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, to me, Bud is a better fighter. Bud is a better fighter.
He's a better boxer. There's a difference. He's a
Mm.
better boxer. And I think if it's that style of fight, Bud wins. If you scoring and Bud's getting off, no Diddy, I mean, but he getting off his shots and
Jeez, it
connecting,
didn't get better.
connecting on Canelo. But if it's the opposite kind of fight, if it's a brawl and the natural weight gonna go to Canelo because he's naturally stronger because he fights at a higher weight class, it can go to Canelo. Like they always say, styles make fights, so it depends on that. Now, I don't agree with Marlon a lot, but I think I'm rooting for Bud. Let's just say that. Yeah. The Paul
Yeah,
brothers
the
should
older
fight each other.
they should. The older one to beat the younger one now.
Man, but them guys aren't really good boxers, man. They fight old washed up dudes. They fight exhibition fights that they get sanctioned
So how do you feel?
because they make a lot of money.
How do you feel? But Jake Paul is ranked now. He's ranked 14. I don't like the fact that they gave him a ranking in a World Boxing Association. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. He has fought nobody.
Hey, B Dirt, remember the other night the homies, me, you, and Pay were talking about two different Americas. So two Americas. That's why Jake Paul is ranked in the boxing's top 20.
Mm.
He's
It's
the
wild.
truth of the matter is he's the popular, the YouTube sensation, brings in a lot of gate money, brings in a lot of pay-per-view, and he's a white guy. There you go. There you
I
go.
mean,
That's it.
he brings in a ton of money, which I think boxing is there for. That's what these guys are really. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you bring in that money. I mean, that's why they love Money May. Money May brought in
But
that
he is
money.
a real fighter.
He is a real fighter, but he was fighting people past their prime. He didn't take Pacquiao in his prime because Money May would have got. He'd have lost that one. You know what I'm saying? That's when he would have took an edge.
I don't think he avoided Pac-Man on his own. I think they both were like not ready for. Then when it happened, it was way too late. But anybody with a name he fought in an early career, probably by the time he was 35-0, he had beat everybody. He was fighting big names up to that point anyway.
Well,
Big
he was
relevant names.
relevant
And
names. All of them.
I
Yeah.
said Jake Paul has a YouTube following. He brings in pay-per-view and gate money. There's his draw.
I'm
There's
happy
your
that
draw.
he's ranked 14th because he had to get ranked in order for them to force him to fight somebody that's legitimate and watch him get his ass whooped.
Vegas at work, B Dirt.
I dig it.
Yeah. So it's like, when we look at it, about the go ahead, Tate.
No, and mine it's gonna kind of be like my boy now that piped down quite a bit over the years. But remember Lonzo Ball when he came to the NBA? He had a mark on his back because his dad was doing all that talking.
They're doing all that bumping, man.
Had
Doing
a
all
whole
that
big
bumping.
target on his back. Now Jake Paul moving up the ranks. Oh, they can go after him extra special. Watch what I tell you. When he get in the ring
Absolutely.
with somebody that's trying to make a name for themselves in the top 10, he gonna catch hands.
Yeah, hands. Yeah. How you feel about that, B Dirt?
Dead on, man, and I can't wait for it to happen. I'm tired of watching him fight old tomato cans.
Not the Chris Broussard old tomato cans.
Yeah.
Shout out,
Oh
shout,
my God.
shout, shout out to one of the guys that kept their jobs at FS1, Chris Broussard.
Hey man, y'all know what time it is, man. We right up on our time, and we're here for our final shot, our parting shots. Um, B Dirt, I'll let you. You the guest guy. You know what I'm saying? Give me your parting shot, bro.
Most of you know that have watched our podcast, The Homies or whatever. I'm more into UFC than I am into boxing at this point in time in my life. All that said, one of my favorites fought his last fight. Man, Dustin Poirier had a heck of a career. He fought in the toughest weight class and toughest division for quite some time. He beat a lot of champions. Only got to hold the interim belt. Never had the undisputed belt, which is kind of a shame. And man, he just always a good fight when he went in there. He went out on a shield, and he fought Max Holloway for the BMF, and Max Holloway did win. I don't think there was any controversy to it. Max Holloway won the fight. That said, the second round, I thought Poirier was going to put him out. He just ran out of time. Saved by the bell. That's the way it goes. But congratulations to a heck of a career. Also, if you're a fan of hot sauce, this hot sauce is legit. I will warn you, the KO hot sauce, you only need a couple drops. It will KO you. But the Louisiana hot sauce and the maple hot sauce, we're trying if you're a hot sauce fan. But congratulations. Thank you for all the years of entertainment. Dustin Poirier, enjoy retirement.
Love it, man. Love it, man. Tate, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. I'm I'm gonna shout out a couple of legends, their wives celebrating birthdays. Mod totally disrespected the baseball segment of the program. We talked about baseball for 3 minutes. This was the best All-Star game. Baseball is the only sport in season right now. And we talked about it for 3 minutes. A great All-Star game, great home run derby. And yeah, I'm a little disappointed that that's all we got to talk about the baseball. I had some stuff to say about my Reds and, and other stuff like that. But at any rate, I want to shout out some of the legends' wives who have birthdays. And this would be like similar to in regards to sports and baseball, kind of like celebrating Coretta Scott King, Martin Luther King's wife, her birthday when she was still living and Martin Luther King was gone. We have Rachel Robinson and Billy Aaron, the widows of Jackie Robinson, who broke the race barrier in baseball and was a great player in his own rights,
Ooh.
and Slammin' Hank
Wait,
Aaron.
wait. She 103?
She's 103. I was gonna get to that,
Ooh.
Ma, once I finish. This is my take, my final thoughts. Hank Aaron's wife, Billy Aaron, just turned 88. They both had birthdays, I believe, on the 18th for Rachel Robinson. I think the night of the All-Star game, whatever night that was, for Billy Aaron. She was there. She lives in Atlanta. At least she still hosts a TV show in Atlanta. She turned 88, and Rachel Robinson turned 103. So shout out to both these ladies, widows of pioneers, who, if we still want to find out, and another thing, because we said that Friday, the Hank
Yep.
Aaron tribute at the All-Star game was amazing.
Great shout out, Scott Clark.
Yeah, that was amazing. But yeah, so, Rachel Robinson, Billy Aaron, their husbands' legacies will live on forever. And we still want to find out something about them. Well, Sarah, we don't know how we don't know how she's doing. She could be doing well. And I think you gotta get up there to decide you want to be gone before you a certain age. I mean, in my opinion, IMO. But yeah, so shout out to both them. Uh, married to legends of the game. So happy birthday to you, ladies. We appreciate you. Glad you're still up here amongst the living. Thank you.
Love it, man. Love it. Love it. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Thank you guys for being a part of us and watching in the chat. Definitely thank you for all of your interaction. Make sure that if you haven't liked and subscribed, make sure that you like and subscribe. Please. We're really, really, really close to 1K subs, and we're definitely trying to get there. I do need your help. I don't care if you grab somebody's phone and subscribe for them. That's perfect for me. Please do that for me. Please, 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 please do that for me. Mods Moments, I got a quick one, man. Talking to my nephew. My nephew is in California. He's on his way back. He's playing in the 3SSB tournament, which is the Adidas Three Stripes tournament. He's playing basketball, and they got beat. They got hammered in the last game of the championships. He was talking to me. He was saying that it happened. And one thing I just wanted to tell him is, he was like, it's a lot of pressure when you get up here. I said, man, pressure's a privilege. It means things are expected of you. And when you put pressure on yourself and you have pressure on you, you should see it different. You should never see that pressure as something that should stopfinate you or to make you shut down or to make you, not give your best. But see that pressure as a privilege. I get the opportunity to show up. I get the opportunity to play hard. I get the opportunity. You need to see that pressure as an opportunity. And everything that happens in you and it happens to you in life, most of those things you're gonna have pressure attached to it. And you need to take it and spin it. A lot of times we see certain things a certain way, and because we see it that way, we can never get past what we see or what we don't see. So we have to, in our mind, take things and look at them different and say, okay, kind of like an anamorphic painting, where you have to kind of look at it from a different perspective so you can see something totally different. You have to see those things that way. And if you have a challenge, if you have something that's going wrong in life, look at it as, man, I get the opportunity to beat this thing. I get the opportunity to be better than this thing. I get the opportunity to show that I can handle this. You're giving me this, which means that you think that I can handle this, and you're giving me the opportunity here. It's like I said to my nephew, look, man, they're giving you the opportunity to perform on a high stage. Of course, EYBL is the big one, but Adidas is right up under it. So you're getting the opportunity to get out there and to play. Man, give it all you got while you have that shot. Give it all. Eminem said it. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance. You know what I'm saying? Go in. You got to make it happen. Give yourself the opportunity. Don't blow it by the way that you're looking at it. Because everything in life, even a problem, is an opportunity. It's a chance for you to get better, and it's a chance for you to show that you belong. This is Mods Moments. I told you it was going to be quick. Please, please make sure that if you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. You guys got anything else before we get out of here? All right, so these guys ain't got nothing else. Again, I thank you guys for watching. I thank y'all for being a part of the KnoItAllz. I thank y'all, everybody who came to see me take a cream-filled pie and put that cream-filled pie on my face. I have to kind of say this the right way because I work with kids. Thank y'all for tuning in to watch. We gonna catch y'all next same bad time, same bad channel next week. We out of here, people.